Hi everyone, we're going to find the sum of arithmetic series given in summation notation. And so basically, before we get started, I want you to notice something here. When you're reading summation notation, this means we're starting at a sub 1, then we're doing a sub 2, then a sub 3, all the way ... to a sub 20. So we're starting at 1, this is kind of your index numbers, and we're ending at 20. And so all we need to do is to find our first, for our formula, know our first term and our last term and our n. So you will say, well, of course, n is 20 here. In this case, the second one here, we're starting with a sub 5 plus a sub 6, because that's a 5, plus a sub 7 plus ... plus a sub 25. So basically here we have not 25 terms just because it's there. So the way you get this, because you're going to run into weird things, we know just by looking that we have 20 terms for this one. So what you do is you take your number here and you're going to go 20 minus 1, which is 19. Then you add 1. So that's your 20 terms. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to say 25 minus 5, which gives you 20, but you add 1. So our n here is actually 21 terms. Don't just say 20, because look at this, 20 minus 1 is 19. And we know we have 20 terms here. So you always have to add 1. And if you just say 25 minus 5 without adding the 1, you're going to get the answer wrong. So let's get started. So we want to find the sum. So all we need is our first term and our 20th term. We also know that our nth term equals 20, or our number of terms is 20. So we're going to use s sub 20 equals our number of terms divided by 2 times my first term plus my last term, which would be 20. Now, all you do to find the terms is plug it in. So we're going to plug in 1. You get 2 times 1 plus 1. So let me write this out again. And so my first term is going to be 3. Then plug in 20. So 2 times 20 plus 1 is 41. And my number of terms was 20. So this equals 10 times 44, which equals 440. All right, on the last one, we have this one. Again, your n equals your 25 minus 5. Then you have to add 1. You have to count for that one as well. So my n is 21. So if you use your sum formula, our n is 21 over 2. And then my fifth term here, you plug in 5. So that would be 5 minus 1. So that's going to be 4. And this is actually our first term, because that's where we're starting. And we're ending at the 25th term. ... All right. And now for our 25th term, you're going to just write, plug in your n. So that's going to be 25 minus 1, which is 24. So our first term is 4. And our last term, or 25th term, is 24. And when you simplify this, you get 28. 2 goes into 28, 14. And when you multiply this, you should get 294. I'm going to stop real quick and check that. Okay, so that is the correct answer. So our final answer is 294. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.